Hello, YouTube. So we're going to be taking a look at what a typical day would look like when you're this far in the game. This is Metal Gear Solid Survive, and we're just kind of going over a typical day as to what you'll have to do when you first get on. You'll definitely have to check all your plantations and your animals. One thing's for sure though, you should have a crew done, and I highly recommend people make sure that they do a weekly, especially if you're only working with one crew. So keep that in mind. If you only are working with one crew, send it to do a big job, and then before you get off, send it on a 20-hour deal, which is here. These are about 20 hours, and they will be done pretty much by the next time you decide to get on, the next day, however you want to play. And then next up, you have your water status. So currently, your water, depending on where you are, your water will not be producing as much at this point. So what you'll have to do is take your bottles, as many bottles as you can hold, head to this location here on your map. If you have Transporter 05, it's actually a real easy hike to get to that water location. For some reason, these waters here are actually drained, and you can't use it. But you're lucky to get a whole lot of water from here. You can use dirty water installations, but mind you, you have to go through the process of cleaning the water and as well as making more clean water. So next up is also your food. You'll have to manage your food accordingly. Okay. Once you've done your food, one thing is for sure, the more advanced food you do, the better the consumption. What you're trying to keep up mostly is your food. Your water you can max out over time. You really can't. It doesn't really take much to max out water. But I'm going to show you guys the difference between soup and a grilled object, because when you first start, you're going to be probably doing a whole lot of grilling. So we're just going to take a wolf, for example, which is probably going to be what you're after at this point in time in the game. We are going to grill one. We're also going to put one in a soup. And we're also going to smoke it. Sounds a little sus, I know. But hey, it is what it is. So I'm going to show you guys the difference. Kind of break it down. Okay, so here is the wolf soup. Not only is it giving me food resource, but it's also giving me a water source because it is a soup. This is the smoked wolf. Is not very effective to put it in storage, so there's really no point into putting it in storage for your resource. So far, soup is superior. And then if you just have the grilled wolf, you'll see that it only gives 100. So it's best just to go with soups. Soups are best, and once you're able to actually make special dishes such as pizzas and such like that, which is a long ways away, yeah, then it'll do a whole bunch more. But at this point in time, go ahead and just put the soups in storage. One thing about the smoked items though, if we take a look here, see this? So it's preservative, which means it won't go bad. So you can actually hold on to these smoked items. I recommend just keeping the smoked items with you and use your rations. whenever you can, and have canteens on you as well. So that's pretty much a basic setup when you first start, and I hope you guys find this video helpful.